Bit of an update on what's going on now. Pretty much set ourselves back a couple weeks now. Had to pull the motor out of the car. So we got to end up sending the motor out because the injection system that's on it. I've gone through every little thing I could on here as far as figuring it out on why it runs the way it does. And my computer will only tell me so much. So we're going to send it out to another company to dyno the motor and tune it and figure out what's gone wrong with it. So we got to put the whole motor on a pallet, the whole injection system, basically the whole complete motor, oil's drained out of it, water's drained out of it. Put it all on a pallet and ship it up to Pennsylvania for them to take a look at it. So that's out of the car. Had to remount the radiator. I'm gonna make two lower spud mounts off the seat cage to remount the radiator. I kept getting an air bubble up front. The way the radiator was angled, we thought we'd try it, see if we could get it to work. Well, after a couple attempts, different positions and stuff, it never really worked. So remounting the radiator back up top. So we'll just have to make some new spuds, come out, hold the bottom of the radiator. Top mount was always there. So again, just running the hoses again. I'll probably replace some of these hoses around the critical areas, like around the driver, because I don't want to get burned. Having a hose get punctured or something like that, that wouldn't be too good, because the hose runs around the side of my seat and down by the floor up front there and runs around to the lower half, which this hose down here connects to the bottom of the water pump on the motor, and then this one goes to the oil cooler down here, and then this one comes right off the top of the motor where the thermostat goes. That, and while I have the motor out, I might as well do it the way I wanted to do it. I'm going to add an electronics panel across here, so all my electronics isn't sitting on the firewall where I have to remove them to pull access to get to the motor. Same thing, I notched the firewall out down here, so if I can pull this out without having to disconnect the fuel line. I still left the grommet in there, but I just took a pair of tin snips and cut out a notch so I can pull the whole thing out as one. So, but yeah, that's the update where we're at right now. Basically, no power plant. The chassis itself is ready to go. Pulled all the panels off. So, right now we just got to wait on a power plant, and after we get the power plant back, then we'll be good to go, and we'll get back with you. Thanks.